and such.
I find that they're generally better for your back.
Not too good for the head, as I recall. I'm surprised you still have one with all that non-violent action you were involved in.
You'd be amazed about how much one can take when the purpose is clear.
Perhaps. But I think some people just have hard heads. When I was in Selma 2 weeks ago, I almost paid you a visit.
You should have. There was plenty of room in the jail.
Try not to visit jails voluntarily.
I heard your speech on my behalf was very moving.
The younger people seem to enjoy it. In fact, if we had spoken any longer, we would have all come by the jailhouse, except we wouldn't be planning on staying, of course. Probably would have been much jail left when we went on.
Then I should thank you for not speaking too long. Being in jail is unpleasant enough, but having it torn down around you on a Sunday afternoon is not my idea of how to spend it.
Well, you can thank some of your conference planners for that. I wouldn't have spoken at all. As it was, they spent the next several hours trying to calm the crowd down.
Maybe they were trying to move them in a different direction.
Calming them down would have done that.
Well, since you didn't visit me then, I'm visiting you now.
Yes. I must say I'm impressed. I didn't think you visited northern cities very often. I imagine our streets are more difficult to maneuver than those country roads that you're used to.
If the road was meant to be traveled, it will be.
And if it's destroyed,
Then it will be rebuilt, otherwise it wasn't the road for us.
still the dream.
And you're still the revolutionary.
Thank you.
I hadn't realized I paid you a compliment.
Sometimes ignorance is the highest form of flattery.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to upset me.
A man who allows himself to get hit upside the head certainly wouldn't get upset at mere words. Care for some water, Mama?
No, thank you.
Some tea?
No, I'm fine.
I want you to eat this.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
I don't care. I want you to eat it.
I don't want it.
It's good for you.
That may well be, but I still don't want it.
What if I force you to eat it?
And how exactly will you do that?
By force if necessary.
I still refuse.
You're right, Mom. You can't force people to take something they don't want. Try as hard as you can to make the white folks love us, no matter how smooth you make it. The fact is, they just won't swallow the truth, even if it's good for them.
Isn't it odd that you will try to tempt me?
You see the apple as temptation, I see it as nourishment.
We see what we want to see, I suppose.
Some of us don't see anything at all, even when it's staring right at us. For example, when you pass by the front of this hotel, did you notice a woman standing outside? She's wearing a short red dress and heavy makeup.
The prostitute,
How old would you guess she is?
30 to 35.
She's 17, Reverend. Although after 3 years in the streets, age has no real significance. Tomorrow morning, she won't know how many men she slept with tonight. She can't even tell from the money she made. Her pimp takes it after every trick. She's part of a larger congregation. But you won't find in any of your churches, doctor. They would curse your God if they were alive, and if they curse but they're dead, Lord. They're the living dead. They exist because they're accustomed to it, and they haven't thought about why they should. If they weren't used to moving so often, not staying in any one place too long, someone would have swept them away by now.
I take it you have a point to all this.
I know around something of the living dead. Young women work in the streets in their pips. When you're around the same people every day, you don't notice the change right away. Then all of a sudden, you're aware someone's old, fat, without hope. The purpose of all this march is to show you the hopeless and to let you know that the number is growing every day.
Do you have a solution?
Unity.
I've never been against that.
Your unity is sitting around the table singing, "We shall overcome," while the crosses are burned. And if you really wanted unity, you'd be singing, "We shall come over." Every time there's an injustice, we shall come over. Every time there's a black woman being frightened by a white face behind a white hood, we shall come over. Hey, every time and any time there's a need to stop white people from persecuting black people, we shall come over, and we will stay until black people feel safe.
We also saying ain't gonna let nobody turn us around.
Really doesn't matter what the song is. Singing never solved anything. Nobody ever got that freedom. On the other hand, if you're prepared to do some swinging,
Revenge. Violence. Is that the unity you see?
I care about survival, Martin. I care about the quality of that survival. No, I don't seek violence. I seek to stop it, and stop it by any means necessary. I have it as a duty.
Violence never stops violence.
But marches do. All those people gathered together singing songs. What did that bring? A piece of legislation? Did that legislation help those civil rights workers murdered in the South? All those children blown up in their own church. You got nothing, Mark. Nothing. But some empty promises and a piece of paper that betrayed yet another lie in a long list of lies. The great white lie. You know, I had a dream tonight. Oh. That's your line, isn't it?
You may borrow it if you choose.
In this dream I had, we had been dead for some time. About the time it takes to miseducate the average American. Black men, young black men and women didn't know who we were. They knew nothing about the movement, the struggle. It was as if it had never happened. I woke up in a cold sweat, shaking, confused. You know, Martin, I've seen my own death countless nights, but that vision was never as frightening as that dream. We'll be sold out, Martin. You and I. It might have it over the promise of a job or the deal to be supported as the new leader. It may happen any number of ways, but it will happen, Martin. You might even do it yourself.
And how do you think I will accomplish my own undermining?
We will match your capacity to inflict suffering with our capacity to endure. We will meet your physical force with soul force. Do to us what you will. Threaten our children, and we will still love you. Come into our homes in the midnight hour of life and take us out on some desolate highway. Beat us, bomb us, leave us there, and we will still love you. Say that we aren't worthy of integration, that we are too immoral, that we are too low, that we are degraded, and we will still love you. Bomb our homes. Go by our churches in the early morning and bomb them if you please, and we will still love you. We will wear you down with our capacity to suffer. Did you really say that, Martin?
You know I said it, and furthermore, you know the context.
The context? The context has to be insanity.
Is love insane?
We're not talking about love.
Then maybe you should read it again.
I try not to inflict suffering on myself more than once. I suppose my capacity for that's not as large as yours.
You are not before any cameras now, Malcolm. You have an audience of one, and I am not cheering. So you can stop with all the sarcasm and your flip.
I don't want any audience, and I don't need any cameras.
And I didn't come here to debate you. So you can stop the contest.
The contest is more important than the debate.